10 low equipment exercises all golfers need. Whatever your training environment or your training habits, we can all improve. We can do it without much equipment at all. These are 10 of our most popular movements that are helping golfers around the world move better, feel better, and play better. To start to implement, make sure you jump on the program, guys. Straight into it. Movement number 1 is the split stance T-spine rotation. Taking up a lunge position, balance to the ground, you are then going to place your hand opposing the lead foot on the ground and create a wide rotational arc around your spine. We're opening up the lower body, creating balance and stability whilst separating upper and lower body with an awesome upper rotational pattern, guys. And for your swing, this is money. Exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to stabilize asymmetrically and create huge separation and speed whilst staying efficient and moving well. Movement number 2 is the dynamic windmill rotation. Here, you will take a wide stance to fix the lower body, keeping a very slight bend of the knee. You are then going to hinge at the hip, bring your body down, and then rotate dynamically side to side, touching the opposing foot with your hand. Here, we really are focusing on an awesome rotational pattern around the spine, freedom of movement for your golf swing. Movement 3 is the lunge with club hold rotation. A dynamic element to build on 1 and 2 as we hold the club out at chest height and arm's length. You will then go into a lunge motion, stepping forwards and allowing the lead knee to go to the ground if needed. Once you are stable, rotate the upper body over the lead side before pushing against the ground, returning to center, and then repeating on the opposing side. Movement number 4 is the banded step to rotational press. Here we are focusing purely on your sequencing and speed creation. Affix a band round chest height and then take it to a position of tension. With your feet together, you will then step out into your golf posture, rotating your body towards the target before releasing all of your speed with the hand that is holding the band. Sequencing is huge here as we rotate the hip, then the torso, and deliver end range. Make sure you work both sides and deliver this into your swing, guys. How we load the ground and then turn into the lead side, rotating to the target, is your kinematic sequence, and if you get this right, we are talking effortless power all day long. Movement number 5 is the swing arc pump drill. Here we are increasing your range of motion around the body whilst also helping your transition by changing direction. Affix a band above head height and take it to a position of tension in a rotated position during golf posture. As you then take the tension, rotate your body and then change direction using the ground, using the hips, and bring the band into an impact position. Working against the variable tension will help you activate the whole body, and working both sides will help you address any imbalances from your golf swing. Movement number 6 is the step to swing. You can do this in a couple of ways. We can start with our feet together and then stepping back into the swing, making your backswing and releasing to the target. We can also start with our feet together, making our backswing and then stepping to the target during transition. You're going to help your load and your ground force reactions hugely with this drill. You can work both sides of the body for speed, rotation, and anti-forces to help you with a long-term progression in your golf swing. Then you can also use this as a warm-up and a drill on the range. Hit balls like this, bring it into your swing so that when you go through the ball, your sequence, your aggression, and your balance is all on point by nailing the step to swing. Movement number 7 is the push-up into crossbody mountain climber. This is great for upper body function and stability, as well as core rotation and stability. You're going to go through a full push-up range of motion, pressing against the ground, and then as you reach the top, you will then drive one leg across your body, return, drive the other across, and then back into a push-up. This is awesome for full body function and getting everything on board. Movement 8, our rotational jumping squats. This is about maximizing your force potential from the ground so you can accelerate vertically and rotationally, which is how you power your golf swing. The first thing to do here is to unweight yourself by lifting your arms up and then compress back down into the ground to max out your force creation. As you do so, push and rotate 180 degrees, landing in perfect balance with soft knees, soft feet, so you are in a suitable position. Take a deep breath in, elevate, compress, and return in the opposing direction to max out your force creation. Movement 9 are plank variations. This is all about core activation and stability, which is the foundation of your swing because everything has to work around here. First, the original plank position is going to be arms down, solidly through the body, making sure your hips are not raised, so core and the glutes have to function. You can then transition into a side plank and work different areas of the core that are hugely important in your swing in terms of tilts, positioning, and overall function during your motion. You take in this core activation to your swing, you can create a powerful, effortless swing that is well based against the ground and against and around the spine to help you play great golf for the long term. Movement 10 are Russian kettlebell swings. Here we load the body, and this is a great entry into lifting for golf. Simply, we are going to hinge at the hip, pushing back into the posterior chain, activating the hamstrings and the glutes with the knees maintaining just a little knee flex. As you do this, you're going to work against the ground. You're then going to push and extend the hip, fire the glutes to bring the kettlebell up to eye level and finish the movement. Repeat the motion going back by pushing the hips back, loading again, and then create that dynamic and efficient motion. This will strengthen the whole body from the big muscles in the back to the core to the upper body, and it's an excellent way to start loading if you want to improve. These 10 movements are an incredible starting point for you to train like you play. We want to help your golf swing, but we also want you to be the healthiest, fittest version of yourself in everyday life, so you get that golf fitness balance and you can be driven on and off the course. Make sure you start to implement some of these movements. Test them out as warm-ups, test them out in the gym alongside your own programs, and then get on board with the program, guys. All right, get the train like you play, hit the Golf What app, and that is where you start to see real progress, guys. More of these to come. Let's hear about you moving more, playing better, because that is what we are here for, guys. All right, make sure you like the video, tell your friends and subscribe to the channel, then do everything else you need to do to get to work and golf strong.